Good morning, everybody. I hope you're okay and you're enjoying your Tuesday. It's a very nice weather at the moment in London. I came out with my coat, but then by the time I woke up to the station, I was just like very, very hot. So that's London for us. When you're leaving, you don't know the time. But today, I'm very excited because that's the second interview that we're having with our fantastic company partners. But before we start, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Agnes Bangura. I'm the director and founder of MPA Coaching. MPA Coaching is a recruitment and placement agency which helps international students, mainly coming from Europe, to come to London and carry out unpaid work placement with UK business owners, and we obviously help them from finding accommodation, enrolling them onto English courses, and really giving them the opportunity to visit the fantastic city of London. And since last week, Thursday, I've been touring around London, and today I'm in Whitechapel to interview somebody who's very special, and I would like her to introduce herself, please, as my second guest of our program, Hire an Intern. Bonjour, madame.
Bonjour. Thank you, Agnes.
Welcome.
Thanks for inviting me. I'm very glad. Actually, I feel honored that you invited me.
Thank you.
My name is Thamina Kabir. Greetings to all the audience who joined us today, this morning, with Agnes. And I'm the founder of 10-Minute Solicitors. It's a very small firm in London. We practice family law, immigration law, civil litigation. Ours is a community-based law firm. We serve our community most, but we also have clients from different other multi backgrounds, nationalities. That's it.
Okay. Can you just maybe talk to us about your proudest achievements that you've done since you've started Thamina Solicitors? That was back in 2015.
Yes. I started in 2015. Well, actually, we deal with so many different cases, especially when family and immigration they're related, because sometimes you have people who are going to be deported from the country, and you can feel the pressure. It's not only that you are just serving a client, you're actually saving a person's life. And also, so my biggest success would be about a case where it was a family case and an immigration case, and I had to stop a deportation in the middle of the night. It was around 3 a.m. He was just stopped from going to Bangladesh, and I'm originally from Bangladesh. And suddenly he couldn't find any of the solicitors. He approached me, it was 1 o'clock, and then we had to call the airport. We literally had to stop the flight. So this was my biggest achievement, and you can see the smile on the face of the client. That is my proudest achievement. When I see that my client is happy. Sometimes I'm not successful. Sometimes I try my best, but as long as my client is happy, that's my achievement. That he is happy. She is happy.
Wow, that's really, we need to have a report on that on BBC or something.
It's common for us immigration practitioners or family when we have joint cases. Obviously, we had to stop showing costs that she has got family, and she also had pending matters. So
Wow. So that's not a 9-to-5 job, definitely.
It is not. It is one of the things that I like about my job, and also I also hate. So you can see it's both ways.
Wow, very very impressed about that. Very impressed. So I've read a bit of your bio, and you've not only studied in the UK but also in Bangladesh, and you've got the dual.
I've got the dual qualification from both countries.
That's great.
I came to the UK when I was 18. So I started studying law when my first child was born, actually. So obviously, if you talk about my biggest achievement about life is having my 3 beautiful children, and still continuing to be the, you know, determined, progressive lady, people say.
Okay. That's
you know,
good.
no matter what, you don't stop.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
so
push you forward.
as women, people think that, okay, you have children, that means your career is stopped, or your education, especially people from our culture, you know, the Asian background, or I'll say like African, they have this mentality. Obviously, it's developing now. People, they are more prone to education. They understand
careers, more. Wow, because a lot, actually, what you're saying is true. Sometimes women think that, okay, I've got 1, 2, 3 children and I can't do anything. No, we're in Europe. There's so many facilities. I don't know, childcare.
As long as you are strong-minded, no one can stop you.
Merci beaucoup.
That's true.
So now we're just going to talk a bit about the interns. So as we said earlier, you started taking interns since March 2016.
Yeah.
So can you talk to us about the experience it brought in?
Well, you can see I'm still there even after 3 years. So it's a great experience. This is why I'm with you today. You've been phenomenal. I mean, obviously, sometimes, I mean, whenever I feel that I need an intern, you were always the first person to contact them. And I've never felt the need to contact anyone else. Obviously, because now it's like you understand my needs. I don't have to say, Agnes, look, I need this person, or I need that type of person. As soon as I say, Agnes, I need a person, you know who I need, and you know. So, and obviously, I never had to wait. And asking, okay, do you have anyone available? Or I mean, you were all, you know, always there to support us. And anytime we had problems, sometimes trust me, when all the interns, obviously, they are not same. All the fingers of you know, they're not same. Some were a bit difficult. And then obviously when we came back to you saying, look, then you resolved it. It's not that we never had problems, but obviously not with you. We had problems with interns. It does happen in work environments sometimes because they're from different culture and also different backgrounds.
And they're young.
Very immature. They're like students from college sometimes, you know. So obviously the work environment in other countries in the UK, they're different. So it takes time for them to get used to it. But you were always there whenever you had problems like that. Problem solved.
Thank you very much.
So of course I'm super duper happy. I'm just gonna say
super duper happy. Wow, that's very good. Thank you. So as you said, there were some challenges hiring interns. Can you?
I'm not going to lie. It does happen, because if I say there weren't any problems, then I'll be lying. Absolutely. Sometimes, obviously, you know, language. Of course, when we take interns, we know that they are not very fluent in English, and the first motto is to get experience from London and also to improve their English language. So that was one of the barriers, and also because it's legal field. Some of the terminologies are very new to them. Sometimes when clients call, they may not understand the terminology that they're using. So, for example, some might say child arrangement order, and obviously she's very new. She's new to law. Some may not have a legal background, so they don't understand. So obviously, but it took time. They come here for 3 months. Sometimes I think I had 1 or 2 they stayed more than 3 months. They wanted to stay more, like 6 months. You actually extended the internship. Because I had to, because she liked it very much. I said, okay, no, it's not a problem. If you want to extend, then she extended for 6 months. So it happened. So I mean, we're happy, you know. So if they said we want to stay. But language was that was the challenging, and also if some interns, they had experiences, you know, working in, say for example, from if they come from France, some French law firm, their working conditions are different to us. So, and if someone is from legal background, then our law, because they practice civil law and we practice common law.
Okay.
So it takes time.
I'm learning also.
Yes. So I mean, every business, but eventually after a month they all get used to it. And I mean, we had one intern. I think her name was, like I mentioned earlier, Asma. I mean, initially she was very tough on us, I would say, but after a month, because probably we couldn't understand her. We had problems to understand her, because we expected that she would be like other interns, but every individual, they are different. So then once I started treating her differently, she was one of the best interns. She became one of the best interns. So sometimes we need to understand that probably what they are looking for, maybe we're not giving them the same. So this is how you work together, as a part of a team.
So now that you because obviously I am also a one-man band,
like one woman show.
Exactly. How did it affect you? Because obviously you never really had a how can I say that? For example, myself, I wasn't trained as a company director, having staff, interacting with them and giving them the task. So having interns really helped me to develop not only my professional skills, but my personal skills. So how did this...
Okay, I mean, it did something very well. First of all, it's a very small organization. I have to be very frank. Sometimes obviously these interns, they are volunteers here. So, I mean, it's like either way, it's like give and take. I give them opportunity to learn, and they help me to grow my business. It's both ways, actually. Both parties are benefiting from this. So sometimes, I mean, the biggest opportunity for the interns when working with a small organization is they get to learn a lot of things, like multitasking. So that's what I say to my interns, and they do understand. I had one intern from she worked for a very big law firm. When she came to me, she was from China, and the only chance she was given is to just copying things. Because it's a very big department. You only did the copying. But when she came here, she got to learn everything. I gave her task to do research, to open a file, to organize like pilot bundles, obviously under my supervision. But then she got to see every bit of. She was from legal background, and she wanted to learn law. So, but either way, we both are benefiting from it. It did help me a lot, because I do have interns throughout the year.
It actually really helps. And what you said is very important, and it needs to be instilled into students' brain that working with big firms, it's good on the CV.
It's only and also for a month, or even though they worked for a month, they learned nothing. You learn very little. That's the thing. But I mean, I worked for different companies. I wanted to have, but it's not. I'm not discouraging anyone to go to a big law firm. They will definitely. But as an intern, also big law firms, they don't. I would say very friendly. They don't trust someone new, because there are a lot of sensitive information and data about your clients. So we also make sure that those are protected. But there are other tasks that they only delegate to one person. You only do this, so you wouldn't get the inside. But here, when intern comes, she observes me all day. She observes how a business lady is, like you, performing all the tasks, by herself or by like 2-3 people around her. So I also never had the good training like here, because I was never a director. But so I struggled a bit, and I started from here.
And you work on site, day after day. So some situation will come, and you're like, oh God, how do I?
Since I started in August, and then after a few months I joined your company, and so I would say you also helped me to grow my business, and it's like side by side. But you also because if we don't have companies, it's difficult for us to place students.
So it's really like a virtuous circle.
Yeah.
Everybody helps each other. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So that's very good.
Yes.
And now, if you were Prime Minister, Mrs. Theresa May, or the French President, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, what would you change? Either in the education system or the political system? Or...
I would actually change the education system. I wouldn't talk about politics, because if I do start talking about politics, Brexit will come into place. It's a very sensitive issue. I don't want to talk about it. But the education system, I mean, I don't like students, going in for the examination like a GCSE. I think we should just have one A level when they're mature enough to understand what they're going through, because like I've been through the same. What they do normally, they only study to get good results in the exam. They don't learn things, like they don't have many practical aspects of life. So I would definitely change the curriculum, because education is the backbone of a nation. So if you can change the education system, then you can change your nation. So that would be my first priority.
Okay, so we will change that maybe. We'll ask the Prime Minister or the
if
President.
I ever become
And it's true, actually, even through these internships, the students, they learn a lot. And
practical.
Practical. Because having it on a paper,
it's like driving a car. You pass the theory test, but until you pass the driving license, you need to learn practically. Then you were not able to drive on the car, on the road.
On the road,
So this is well, practically, like my daughter, she's in year 9 now, and she has to choose subjects for GCSE, and then I find it very difficult, because even she's confused which subject to choose. I think she should not have that. She should not be forced to choose a subject now, not at this age, because she's very little to understand her future career. Of course, we're there to help her, but it's still probably after 2 years, then she'll be more mature, then she'll understand what's best for her. So
Okay. Yeah, we will try to do something about that. And if, for example, you were marooned on a desert island, which historical figure would you like to spend your time and why?
That's a difficult question, because there are so many historical figures that I like to spend time with. But probably I need to choose someone who has surviving skills, so who can get me out of the desert.
Get me out of here. Okay, so who would that be?
Thinking. Maybe Columbus. He has discovered many places, so probably he will discover something for me and take me out of the desert.
He took quite a long time, so I think it will be a long time before you.
Oh, is it? No, it's modern. It was like long time ago. Now, if he was a modern person, you'd know modern technology.
You know more, exactly. So Columbus. So just to help you get out of the island. Okay, that's very good.
I mean, what's the point of stuck in there?
Stuck in there, exactly. So now, can you tell me? We're nearly finished now. Why higher interns? Obviously, you've talked about several things, but as a one-woman show or one-man band, somebody was struggling to find the way to do it all. And we all went through that as business owners. You are the PR, you are the accountant, you are the business owner, you are the secretary. So you do everything. Why hire interns? Why?
Well, it's actually because of my experience that I have been through when I was a student. So everywhere you look for a job, they say, do you have experience? And it is very, very hard to get experience. Like, if I want to get experience, then they will ask, do you have experience? Which is very unfair. I mean, we should deserve to get a chance to learn things, and someone has to give us this opportunity. So I had faced these difficulties always. So it's like sometimes people say it's good for your CV. Well, that is of course one of the reasons that it should have. But you should also have the opportunity to learn things. It's very rare that people. They want to do it. So since I've gone through this, and I thought, okay, and also as you told, as we have established that interns, because it's a small organization, they help me, I help them.
Yes.
So, and that is the main thing, actually, like to give something and to also get something.
Yes.
Either, you know, both ways.
Perfect.
And to develop my business.
And develop the business, yes. That's
yes.
That's the main thing.
Since
also
I have to run my business, so I mean, I have to think that, okay, I'm doing something for the community, and also I have to develop my business as well. Because if you survive, then you can help others to survive. If you don't survive, how can you help others?
How can you help? Yes. Oh wow! Thank you so much, Thamina.
Thanks a lot for having me today.
Thank you.
Thanks to the viewers for you know, for joining us and having with us.
Yes.
Was it 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes.
Yes, yes. We were actually on time. I said 15-20 minutes,
yes.
So that's very good. So really, thank you everybody for tuning in and for watching us. I know that the video will be also shared and commented. So please do not hesitate. If you're a small business and you're wondering, okay, how can I hire interns? What would be the benefits for me? As you have seen Thamina's experience, you come and join. You can try, and especially at the moment the students are coming and it's the peak time for them to come and carry out a work experience in the UK. So give them the opportunity and give yourself also the opportunity, because you never know how it's going to boost your business. And if you've got a project, maybe a 1-month project that you have and you haven't had the opportunity to really boost it or to work on it, this could be an opportunity for a student to start
and
developing.
Also, if I might add,
yes.
There is other good aspects. Obviously, we are not having interns from London only, from other countries. You are building your network.
Yes.
You know, these interns, they will go and they'll all have communications with you. So if you have any problems in France, later, whatever business they're in, you can always call them up. Say, hey, Asma, I need this help. Can you do me this favor?
Exactly.
Yeah, so it helps you that way as well.
Yeah, and it reminds me of one of the first companies we had. It was a wedding planner. She took a French student and she had a wedding to organize in France.
See?
So that was the perfect timing. She helped her about everything, organizing, and it was in her language.
I mean, I had interns from different countries. I mean, like Portugal, Turkey, China, and I have contacts everywhere now.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, because they are grateful to me, I'm grateful to them as well. So in future, if I have any problem, I'll just call them up, saying, okay, maybe Asma, look, I have this problem. Can you help me? She'll always be blessed to help me out.
And she can connect you to even other solicitors in France or in other countries.
If we have any international problems, legal problems, and if the problem is the parties in France, I can just talk to her and say, can you sort this out for me? Yes. So it works that way as well. You know?
So you see, as a small business, you're a global business actually. You're a global small business.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you very much, really, for joining us today on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat. Thanks to my wonderful intern, Cindy. So thank you very much. I hope you really enjoy and will benefit from the fact of hiring interns. It has benefited both of our companies and the students we're working with, and I'm sure it will also benefit you. So stay tuned. We've got few other interviews lined up within the month of March. And if you have any questions, contact us www.mpacoaching.com or on the different various social media. So that was Agnes, accompanied today by Thamina Kabir from Thamina Solicitors. And we wish you a very, very good day, sunny day in London. And à bientôt. Au revoir.